change, Anzac Guernseys have become a big thing in the last few years for all clubs, not just traditional Collingwood and Essendon playing on the day. Do you like it, or do you think it's poor form from the other clubs to sort of cash in on these Guernseys?
Well, I've flipped on this across the last sort of 24 hours while I've been thinking about it, Jake. Adelaide released theirs during the week, and that's been met with some mixed reviews, it must be said. GWS revealed theirs as well. I think if the intention is good, then it's fine. I think that's where I sit right now. I understand completely where people are coming from, saying that it might be insensitive or just wrong for clubs to be profiting out of Anzac Day, because this isn't a day of celebrating. It is a day to remember. I just look at these announcements by clubs as a way that they can commemorate and just do that little extra bit to honor and remember those who sacrificed their lives. Now, is it necessary? Well, no. But again, what's the intention of the Guernsey? So maybe I just try and see the good in things a little bit too much. I don't know. I think the club coming up with those designs, or any club doing that doesn't play on the day, they should be proud of having one. But let's not forget what the importance of this day is either. So, look, Adelaide have said in their statement that they'll be auctioning off their player-worn Guernseys, and the proceeds raised will be going towards the RSL Anzac appeal. So to me, that's a tick. I think where people are coming from, though, is the merchandise sales. A percentage of those will be going towards the appeal as well, I believe. So knowing that, I do become okay with it. I would just like to think that we're all old enough and mature enough to sort of understand the wider meaning of this day, and especially designed Guernsey, I don't think changes that, even if it is worn during the round and not just on the day. I think it's play on. The clubs that have found an opportunity to raise money, and I just refuse to look at that as a bad thing.
Yeah, I'm with you. I don't get why there's so much or such widespread criticism for it. The only thing I would say, it kind of goes without saying, but and it does piggyback off what you were saying, is that the proceeds need to go to the Anzac appeal. I think that's quite clear, and most people would feel that way. Now, some clubs have come out and said that their Guernseys, the proceeds from the sale of their Guernseys, a percentage will be going to. Now, the question I have to that is, well, what's the percentage? Is it 2%? Is it 60%? Because that's quite significant, that, what it could be and what it might be. So I think getting an answer around that is probably what you want to get. The fact that they haven't come out and said, 80% of the proceeds or 100% or 50% makes me think it's probably less than it should be, but I don't know the answer to that 100%. But look, everyone loves the Guernseys. We had fun, a couple of weeks ago. I had a gather round where we were talking about the different Guernseys. Everyone loves the Indigenous Guernseys. I'm all for having different ones, especially if it means you can commemorate something and you can raise money for a cause. I don't ever see that as being a bad thing.